Okay, so this is a trade recap. Yo, I did like a video before this and the mic was off. Okay, so I took 2 L's today. I'm gonna start by saying that I took 2 L's simply because I didn't follow protocol. So let's look at the market. We're on the 15-minute. Let's play this. We are officially out the open. There you go. At the moment, we currently have London low SMT. That's yesterday. Not good enough for me. We don't have any high SMT. Look at the indicator. But if we see, we've got low, high, lower low, close, bullish breaker. It is not sponsored by SMT. Therefore, this at the bottom is likely to be swept out. So I'm currently looking at that. However, my thought should have been there is no SMT, there's no play, because I do not have sell side SMT as yet. So let's go. Okay. Asia is done. Now we come out from Asia and we take Asia high. There. Asia high is swept. When Asia high is swept, my thinking is that, okay, I'd like, if the market wants to go higher and collect this breaker liquidity as its first, or can be its first SMT, maybe the Asia low be first SMT, to do bullish moves, then price should come down, take it and move up, or take this breaker low and move up. But it is likely that price should come down, and I have an SMT, and I have Asia SMT. So we go down to the 1 minute, and I don't mind going liquidity to liquidity. So we take it here at 133, and I'm looking for the macro window for a breaker to form. We are here. Actually, it's not 133. I need to replay this. Let's come back. Here, let's play this. We have a breaker low at 1 o'clock, not taken out. Yeah, 105. That's the low. There we go. Asia swept. This breaker was taken on, was prepared for at 5+1. If we close over it within the macro, no. In the SMR window, happy to short. Did we close over it in the SMR window? No. The SMR window started rather, and we are in it, but we have not closed over this breaker. This candle here, 25+1. When this printed, immediately I was anticipating the next candle to close over it. It went, traded below it. However, the problem was that I entered on this candle without the confirmation. I didn't follow the rules. The reason why I didn't follow the rules is because I looked at the other traders when it almost took it, and the next candle traded below the breaker prepped candle. It closed, so I took something based on hindsight, but I didn't wait for the confirmation, and that is where I was wrong. So after you do that, then I'm all waiting for hope. Once you get hope in, then we're not trading a model, we're gambling. So I took the short, placed a stop on Asia high, stop in Asia high. I was targeting Asia low. This breaker had fibs going down to 2.5, which is at Asia low, which is fine. Remember, I'm thinking if you want to go lower, we must take sell side liquidity, right? Or if we go higher, still take sell side. So, but I should have waited for that. Anyways, I get stopped out. There we go. This candle 33 stopped me out, rightfully, because I had no breaker confirmation. This becomes a new Asia high. The new breaker is in the SMR window, and we are waiting for closure within the SMR window. Do we get it? No, we don't. So no trade. I don't take any other trades here. Immediately we get liquidity pairing on Asia low with YM. So the rule is that once you have liquidity pairing, what does the 15-minute chart tell you? We look at the chart. At the moment, we have both pairing, so we are looking at swings. We have a low high. Sorry, that's a high, a lower low, a higher high, and a closure here, which is not yet closed. I'm looking at this being a bearish breaker with the Asia SMT. So I'm taking this out. I'm going to play. It closes. When this candle closes, it means that we're bearish. But London hasn't opened. London opens next. We're waiting for London to open. When London open, because we are confirmed bearish here, I should have waited for London first to get in, but I didn't wait. And what happened was, let me pause this. Okay, we're back. Right, so this is my wrongdoing. This breaker here, 126 in the SMR window, confirmed at 147 outside the window. This is not a breaker confirmation for me. It needs to be in an SMR window or a macro, either or you get the breaker leg outside and confirmed in the macro, or the breaker confirmed and presented within the macro, or the breaker in the macro outside the macro. But waiting for a breaker leg in the SMR window and waiting for it to be confirmed in the next macro, that's pushing it a bit, because I'm happy comfortable with that. So immediately this trade was not for me. Because it's not for me, I did the wrong thing by waiting for price to come up and retest it, because it's not a value breaker. But I wasn't thinking that. So as price came, we're up, we're here. When we got here, I took at this candle 206, I took this as a breaker retest. When I took that as a breaker retest, you see price runs. I took the short here. Stop on Asia high, which was there, to Asia low, and I got stopped out. So false breaker. These 1 minute breakers got me wrong, and rightfully so, because this 1 minute fake breaker was not an actual breaker. We were currently paired at bearish. Let me just pause this quickly. We were currently bearish once we confirmed this candle, and there's no breaker, so I should have waited for this candle to close. When this 2 o'clock candle closed, we became bullish because we have the Asia low SMT. So market at the moment is bullish. Not my favorite setup, because I prefer having the breaker taking a daily low somewhere a bit lower. It just means that there's a lot of sell side available if we become bearish again, but we're currently bullish. So at the moment, those 2 L's, I broke my procedures. I didn't take it. At the moment, I'm looking for price. I think we're done with this replay. Let's get out of it. I'm looking for price to confirm inside this, but I'm a bit concerned. So I think I'm like, what do you call it? Sensitive, because I took that two losses. But this is why. It's because I took that 2 losses. Anyways, so that's my recap for this morning. 2 L's for today, and it's all right. We're gonna come back. We do have this gap overlapping. That is a swing. NQ not taking this. YM taking that. If we can close above here, I'll consider that a valid entry. That's a 1 minute breaker. If we close over it, currently we're still running down. So I'm just gonna watch the trade, and if not, if I don't have anything, I'm also gonna consider that there's a macro coming up. There's also a 330 coming up. So I think I'm just going to sit this one out, and I'll wait for price to show me something up in the EM session, and I'll be back. Right, that's it for me.